Our core goal as marketers is to create communications that matter to our audience and add value to their everyday lives. And programmatic technology is enabling us to do that better than we ever have been before.
It's a medium or an approach to media that's just exploding. The figure that I've seen, which I think is really fascinating, is by 2020, it will be a $37.5 billion market.
Programmatic is very new for us as a marketing organization. I think that as Google Marketing and as Media Lab, we've learned a lot about how programmatic works and how to apply it to our own campaigns, and that's something I'm hoping we can help share with other advertisers. There's definitely a myth in this new programmatic world, creative is somehow less important. We believe and have seen in our own results that couldn't be further from the truth.
When I first got into it, I was slightly concerned whether I would be able to create inventive, creative content in a programmatic format, and I've been really pleasantly surprised.
A great example of that for us would be the Magic banner.
Depending on device, depending on location, and depending on the weather, we served up a programmatic piece of content aimed at those specific users.
So it's actually showing the user something that's valuable to them in that moment.
We know what time of day it is, what day of the week it is, what the weather is, so those are all signals available. So right now it's early in the morning, it's kind of grey outside, people are on their way to work, we would show you where your nearest coffee shop is.
I'm sure as the technology develops and as we get more used to it as clients, we can make it even more effective and more creative.
The number one tip that I can give to other marketers is to be crystal clear about the metrics that they're measuring and focus on those metrics that we know have a causal relationship to our end goal. So if our end goal is driving lift in awareness or a lift in consideration, what are those metrics in flight that we can measure that actually cause that lift to happen?
The great thing about being able to have a media approach that's real-time and contextual is you have enormous flexibility. I think that's a consequence of having an approach that's so fluid and dynamic.
My advice for working with publishers is to continue to work closely with them. Publishers are how we reach our audience, it's how we communicate our messaging, and we need to work with them to help them adopt programmatic technology.
So we've done over 300 private marketplaces deals with publishers that really help to tailor for whatever solutions there might be, for whatever audience segmentation there might be.
It allows us to reach our target audience in these premium, highly engaging environments. And we know that when our ads are shown in those types of places, we know that tends to mean a better return for us from a brand lift perspective. For us, being able to target the right person in the right moment with the right message, it sounds very cliche, but that is huge and of utmost importance for us. And we feel like programmatic technology is enabling us to do that better than we ever have before.